Thanks for tuning in to the What's Up Man podcast. Let's take a deep dive into the mesmerizing realm of horror as we explore the origins of fear and discuss the most iconic horror movie openings that have left an incredible mark on the genre. From the 1920s to the 1960s, we trace the roots of horror by discussing the OGs of the genre and the chilling sensation they've invoked. But that's not all. Our journey also includes a nostalgic trip back to the 90s, where we revisit the haunting tales of the Midnight Society in Are You Afraid of the Dark? Brace yourself for this exploration of horror's history and the enduring impact it has had on our fear-loving hearts. Ready for the conversation? Let's give Ryan a call.
What's up, man?
What's going on, dude?
Nothing much. Episode 20.
Ooh. Damn.
20. We doubled it. Doubled
Damn.
to 10. I couldn't believe it. I was sitting there on the YouTube page and I was like scrolling through everything. I'm like, oh my god, we got a lot of stuff in here now. All right, I dig it.
Yeah, I know. We've been pushing it, man. We were trying to get some stuff going.
Yeah. Welcome to the They Live podcast.
Jesus Christ.
I don't know how that one blew up everywhere. I was like, okay then.
Yeah,
They Live is
that blew me away there.
Yeah. So that was
No
cool.
shit.
But I guess we should say what's up to all the new followers, new subscribers. Yes. Please share an episode, a short, whatever you guys enjoy, and we'll get this.
Do it up.
We'll keep doing it as long as you guys keep listening and watching. So we're gonna continue on with the horror theme,
Yes.
the Halloween theme.
Yes.
And we've touched on this for a couple episodes. What a horror movie opening is just as important as any part. I would say it's just as important as the climax at the end, because you open it up and then, typically a good horror movie opens up hard, and then it slows down and you can catch a breath, I guess, and before it ramps back up. So do you happen to have a favorite horror movie opening?
Dude, I went through this. I'm going to tell you right now. I must have had about 20 of them down.
No shit.
Dude, I didn't. So what I did, I just put horror movie covers and posters. So I brought them all up. And then I just went from there. Like each one, I'm like, oh yeah, this is that opening. This is that opening. I couldn't believe how many I was writing down.
Oh, I know. I believe it.
I was like, holy shit. So I did. I kind of, I mean, there's still a lot, but I bundled them as best as I could together.
Let's do it. Let's roll. Dude, let's roll down. What would you say your favorite is?
Man. I don't know, dude.
All right.
So
I'll go.
I got a bunch of them.
I'll go with mine.
I'll tell you mine. I'll tell you one. I think it's one of the most iconic. Is Scream.
Yeah.
That opening, man. Dude. Drew Barrymore's character Casey's sitting there, and phone rings. It's an unknown caller. That tension starts building. The caller's engaging with her, telling her this unsettling conversation.
Almost playful.
Yeah, they're going back and forth. They're that cat and mouse type thing.
Yeah.
And then he lets her know that he's watching her, and then he just takes off from there. And then obviously the stab to the chest. But dude, that opening, I remember when I was little, I was like, oh my God, it was crazy. But I think that's one of the most more memorable types. But to be honest, the rest of them I have on this list, they're all memorable.
Mine's very similar. Scream, I would say for me, is top 3.
Mm-hmm.
That was intense. Because that line. What do you want to know? Because I want to know who I'm looking at. What'd you say? I want to know who I'm talking to. Yeah. And you knew, like, oh.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, mine, dude, there's a lot of them. There,
Mm-hmm.
like you said, there's a ton that are really good, but I went that more iconic route. I had one, and I'm going to say it after this one. There's one that is really well put together. And, but this one, it makes your stomach turn over and over again.
Oh my God, it's on my list. I know it is.
And it's eerie, and it's drawn out, and it's When a Stranger Calls.
Oh, no, it's not.
Man,
I did not go over that one.
when that phone call, it doesn't get mentioned enough, I don't think. When those phone calls keep happening, have you checked the children?
Oh.
And she hadn't. And, you know, the calls keep coming, and, you know, the famous line, the call is coming from inside the house.
Yep.
And, man, is that... Oh, I would love to watch someone's blood pressure, just a blood pressure monitor, you know, as that scene is going. That is one of the most...
that's something we should do. We should put something like that on and just watch our stuff as we watch a movie.
Yes, that's how I felt watching that movie. I watched it again a couple years ago, and, like, I know what's happening, but, man, like, I found myself, like, holding your breath for a second.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, God.
oh shit. Yeah. And I come to find out, as, like, totally unexpected, especially in a movie back then, that the children were unfortunately done for. And I was like, oh, like, it just, and then after that, for a while, you just feel sick.
Oh,
You know,
God,
you're like,
right?
oh, God. Like, you know, oof.
Especially when it comes to kids, it's like, that's
Yeah, I
a
don't do well.
whole another level, man. Whole
I
nother
don't do
level.
well with that. That's like, you know, we're gonna go off topic like for a sec, but like the movie Prisoners. You ever see that movie?
Yes.
Hugh
with
Jackman.
Yes. Oh, that's a good movie.
Yeah,
But I get it. I get where they're coming from.
I can't watch it
Because I would have done the same damn thing.
Oh yeah, I can't watch it. It's too. It makes me. That's a movie that makes me feel absolutely sick because it's so real.
Man.
The girls are there and then they're just gone.
Yeah.
Like there's you have no idea what happened. You're just as, like
he knows too. He fucking knows too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh God.
All right, back to the openings. I'm gonna start feeling sick.
So I'm gonna just ramble these ones real quick because I do have a good amount. I thought the one I thought you were about to say was It Follows.
Yeah. Oh.
Dude, that opening when she comes running out of the house and then she just like runs down the street a little bit and her dad comes out, "You okay?" You know.
Yeah.
And she's like, "I'm okay, Dad. Go in." You know. And then she runs around and it looks like something's standing there. Yeah. She goes around it, goes inside. There's nothing. You don't even see anything. Mm-hmm. And then she ends up getting in the car, taking off, going to the beach. And she's just calls her dad, "Hey, I'm sorry, you know, I love you, da da." And she's staring at the car, and you can't see anything. She's just staring at this car. And then the next scene is like split, boom, and her legs completely folded.
Oh yeah,
and it's just compound fractured.
She's mangled.
Like, what the hell just went on?
Yeah.
And then it goes to the next scene. It's like, oh my God, dude.
Yeah.
That was wild.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, that was. Oh, that's a great opening too.
Yeah, dude. That's what I thought you were gonna say when you're like that.
Oh,
I was like,
one that pops in my head, and it's one of the best open. This director gets a lot of flack, but this opening to this remake, Zack Snyder's Dawn of the Dead. That opening is.
I have the original
solid.
Dawn of the Dead on my list.
Yeah, just the fact that he was able, you know, they went through that whole scene, the bathtub, she's falling back. Boom,
Oh
boom.
God, yes.
It's just so like, dude, she's getting the shit beat out of her. Then she finally makes it outside, and all hell's breaking loose.
Dude.
And she's driving away, and it zooms out, and there's just chaos everywhere.
Yeah.
And it's like, holy shit. Like, it was a very well put together scene. And it just happened so fast. Like, oh, I just woke up. Oh, man, it's going to be a beautiful morning. And then it was over that fast.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yep.
That one definitely hit. Like I said, I got the original Dawn of the Dead on here, which I thought was a pretty good opening for that thing. So the other ones I have, I'm just gonna say them now. I'm not gonna go through them.
Roll them.
Obviously, Halloween. The
Yeah.
perspective of young Michael Myers. That's such a crazy opening, and
I would
I'll never
put-
forget that when I was little watching
I
that
would
either.
almost put it's not necessarily an opening scene, but it's a little later. Halloween 4, when you're in Jamie's room.
Oh,
Yeah. I'm going to talk about that on the Halloween episode. That was why I
Okay.
left that one out.
yeah.
That was a great little
Do you have any
sequence
other
right there.
ones before I just start rambling?
Jaws. Jaws has an awesome
That's my
one.
next one. That's my
Yeah.
next one. Yeah.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
one struck fear really
Oh
quick.
God. The part where the whole part where she goes under real quick and comes back up.
Yeah, the
And she's
second
like,
tug.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was like,
the second.
oh, what the hell?
Yeah. Dude,
That
that
is so crazy.
actress did a great job.
Yeah. Oh.
That, yeah. I don't think I remember the first 30 minutes of that film because of that opening scene. Like, I was like, dude, no
Yeah.
way. No way.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
go ahead. Roll them. Roll them.
The original Nightmare on Elm Street. You know,
Yep.
it shows Freddy building his claw and shit, and it's
Yeah.
chasing. I think her. I'm trying to thinking. I was trying to think of her name. Was that Tina in the first one when the original?
Oh, man. I think so. Dude, I'm so
It's
terrible.
not Nancy. Nancy comes later, but I think the first girl when she wakes up, it's Tina.
Yeah, I can't
I think
remember.
it was her name.
I'm terrible
yeah.
with names.
Yeah, that whole opening was badass.
Yeah.
The Ring with the two girls.
That was good.
Yeah, they're talking about the cursed tape, and then
Yeah.
that tension during that whole entire, I don't even know what it was, maybe 7-8 minutes. Damn,
Yeah.
the tension builds, and then when she opens that door and that loud piercing sound, and then it goes. That was it. Like, I just got goosebumps.
Yeah.
Like,
That was a whole model built just for that, like, what, 1 second?
Oh, I
Like,
watched a
1
video of
second?
them having that model.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
That's an impressive. Oh, God. Yeah.
28 Days Later. Do you remember that one?
I remember. Yeah.
He just wakes up in a hospital, and he's like kind of wandering around, and he's on the streets of London.
Yeah. Hello.
Yeah.
28 weeks later had an awesome
That was
opening.
a good one too. Yes.
That was nuts.
was.
I'm like, run, motherfucker, run. Like, dude, and it's horrible because he's left with so many decisions. Like, he's
Yeah.
like, I'm fucked.
You know what's crazy? Because 28 Days Later, I think, was the first one that I remember. All the zombie movies before that, they were all just walking.
Yeah.
They're walking, and then 28 Days Later, and they're running, dude. They're running after you. That just scared the hell out of me.
Yeah.
Hell out of me, man.
Yeah, I didn't appreciate that.
Then I have The Exorcist as more of an iconic opening.
Okay.
I thought that was pretty cool opening.
Oh, yeah.
Saw's opening.
Saw had a good opening. Gosh.
That was crazy. And then my last one I had on here was Get Out.
That was wild.
Yes.
Yeah. That one.
Yes.
That one surprised me on a lot of levels.
The
lot.
movie in general.
Yeah. Like.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
I was actually surprised. Like, I knew something was up, but I was like, man, what is going on here? Then when they finally figured it out, I was like, oh, okay then. Damn.
Yeah, but no, that's all I got. That's the ones I kind of narrowed it down to. I thought that were what piqued my interest.
You know, it's funny. No one ever talks about this. You talk about the Halloween opening.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even think I've ever talked to you about this. There is one thing. I got one more off the top of my head that just binged on me after I talk about this. The Halloween, it's Michael's perspective. Like, you're seeing it from his perspective, point of view. And, he reaches in, he grabs a knife, walking. When he finally starts to kill his sister, I never understand why he looks up at the knife swinging. If you notice, he just looks up, and I'm like, did they forget its point of view? Like, they forgot for a second. I'm like,
Look
what
at
are
the
they doing?
knife.
Yeah, why are they looking at the knife?
Dude.
Like,
You just ruined it for me because now
Yeah.
I'm never gonna. I'm always gonna think about that now.
No one ever mentions that. It's like the one part of the movie I'm like, what the fuck are they doing there? Like, I wonder if John Carpenter was like, oh shit, he's listening. John Carpenter's listening to this. Oh fuck, he got me.
Yeah, damn, they figured it out. I knew that I should have
Yeah.
went with that. I knew
Yeah.
it.
But one of the best. I'm glad I freaking remember this. I really am. But one of the best opening scenes that no one talks about, and it was awesome. It's not even that good of a movie, but this opening scene, Ghost Ship.
Oh, the cable.
Yes, when that cable
Yeah.
rips through everybody,
Yeah, that was a good
I was
one,
like,
too.
whoa, yeah,
Oh, that was a good one.
yeah. That's
Yeah.
a good opening. That
Just
is a solid
destroys
opening.
everyone.
And you know, it's funny. I can't remember the movie for the life of me. None of it.
Nope.
Might as well. I
Nope.
might as well check it out. I mean, it'd be like a new movie again, except for the opening.
Dude, that came out 20 something years ago, man.
That was a long.
That had to
time
have been
ago.
about 2000, maybe around that time.
Yeah,
Crazy.
and
And maybe a little later, but crazy.
I would say one more off the top of my head. Final Destination 1. That was nuts.
That lives in a lot of people's minds.
Yeah. Yeah. that was a brutal one. That was
Wow.
yeah, that wasn't fun. That wasn't fun to watch. Man, I'd almost put number 2 in front because no one pulls behind a fucking truck with fucking logs.
Oh
or
no, not anymore.
big tree,
No,
like
Absolutely
no.
not. No, we go around that and we speed around that too. We don't
Yeah.
mess around no more.
gosh. That's
No
funny.
more.
There's a meme out there that says there's a log truck and no one's behind it and they're about to turn. Like, yeah, everyone in the right lane has seen Final Destination 2.
Yeah.
It's like, hell yeah. But yeah, dude, horror movie openings, crucial. Those
Very.
things are absolutely crucial. But, so going back, way back, old horror.
Mm-hmm.
What would you say your favorite, like, let's just go, like, what, like, when you think of old movie horror, what do you think? Like, what pops in your head right away?
Psycho.
Psycho, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. I was thinking about this for a while too. And I mean it's black and white. It's not crazy old, right? It's the 60s. I think it was 1960 actually. I can go back farther because you got like Frankenstein's monster and you know the original. But for some reason Psycho, that always stood in my head as being the old.
That scene, it still creeps me out to this day when he runs up and he dresses his mom and Anthony Perkins gives that face.
Yeah.
I was like, ugh, what the hell was that? Like, dude, I'll never forget it. Like, because I didn't watch Psycho when I was young, like, at all. I saw it older, and I appreciated it more.
I did too. I was probably in my teens when I watched it.
Yeah, that look he gives, I was like, oh my god. And then, of course, the end dialogue is awesome.
I'll never forget. I can still hear that "Come in, mother." The sound he says, "Coming, mother."
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Oh.
That's wild.
Yeah. I remember I was at Universal Studios, and gosh, man, how old was I? I was young, but they had a really cool Hitchcock exhibit.
Oh, no way.
And they were talking about, oh, yeah, you know, it's just corn syrup. It's not even real blood in the bathtub, and blah, blah, blah. And I'm glad you picked a Hitchcock movie, because there was an exhibit that was really creepy, and it scared the hell out of me. I never saw the movie before, but I did this exhibit, and it's the Rear Window. You ever see that one?
I did not, unfortunately.
Dude, so real quick, just eat like a quick one run through. This guy hurts his leg. He's bored out of his mind. So he gets binoculars and he's looking across.
I did see that. Never mind.
Okay.
Never mind. Yes.
Well, they went over the story lightly and they were like, okay, now you're going to get a pair of binoculars and you're going to look at the apartment building. And I was like, oh, okay. And I'm like looking at all of them. I'm like 10. And I'm looking, and there's a bunch of stuff happening in all these different windows. Well, I got to the one I was supposed to find, and the dude's looking at me, and I was like, ugh! Like, it scared me. I was like, holy cow. Because he finally catches the guy looking at him. Man, was that movie so flippin' intense. Hitchcock was the man. The Rear Window is solid. That's a solid one.
For the OG type directors, yeah.
Yeah.
Alfred Hitchcock made some badass movies.
Yeah, well, it was, if you think about it, like, it wasn't just like gore. There's no gore. It's all tension. It is tension. And I mean, dude, he made a movie about birds, and it scared
I was just about to bring that up.
out of people.
Like the birds, when they came out of the school and they're all just sitting on the jungle gym.
Yeah.
That was just so eerie.
Yeah. Awesome. It was awesome. Man, he had Vertigo. Vertigo was awesome.
Vertigo was a good one, too. Damn, I forgot about that.
Man, I want to go back now. I want to almost do a Hitchcock marathon. But one I'm going to touch on, and I actually got to see this. I tried so hard to see this movie when I was younger because the dude scares the hell out of me. But the movie Nosferatu, man, does that freaking vampire scare I'm so glad they're remaking this because, man, I watched that silent film and it is crazy. How old the imagery is still pretty that's some scary shit. I can imagine people being really scared of that stuff. Way back, what was it, 1922 or something crazy like that. I thought it was the 30s.
Over 100 years ago. Now you could say that over 100 years ago.
The vampire, was it like Graf Orlok or something like that?
Yeah, Count Orlok. It was Count Orlok.
Count Orlok, yeah. Oh, long fingers, the tooth.
Yeah, the tooth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was
the
sweet looking.
Same vampire was in Salem's Lot, too.
Yeah. Well, I was introduced to him through, and we're going to touch on this here in a little bit, the show Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Yes.
The movie theater episode?
Yes.
Yeah. That was nuts.
I was just telling my son about that. I was like, you should watch this. Like, what is it? I was like, dude, it's like kids' horror. He was like, what? I was like, dude, seriously, watch it, dude. I loved watching that.
It's almost not, you know what? Let's just skip to that right now. That show almost had no business being a fucking kid show. I mean, technically it was on SNCC when it was, 10 o'clock on a Saturday. Dude, the opening. Just look at the opening of that show.
Yeah.
The swing.
The swing, yeah. Just going, the kids in the back.
God, yeah. All the creaking.
Yeah.
Yada, yada, yada. The
match lights. Oh,
yeah.
Are you afraid of the dark, dude? God damn, man. Man. I tell you what, and you're right, it should not have been a kid's show because there was times, some of those episodes, I was so scared to go to bed at night.
Yeah.
This scared the hell out of me. There was just one episode. I couldn't even tell you the rest of the episode because I only remember that one. This kid comes out of his room. He looks down the hall, and there's this dude like sliding across the hall just with his hand up and like, I'm gonna find it. But it was like, I'll never forget that face that guy was making coming down that hall. I was done. Like, I can't even go to bed.
Yeah. Do you remember what they used to say? The Midnight Society? Before they would throw the sand into the fire?
Oh, no, I don't.
Submitted for the approval of the Midnight Society. We call this story...
Yes.
My favorite, The Tale of the Ghastly Grinner.
Oh.
Do you remember that one? The comic book?
Oh, I don't know.
It was a clown. It was a blue and yellow clown. And he made everyone laugh. And, what's wrong? And he's got, ooze coming out of his mouth.
Oh, dude, I think I do.
Yes.
Oh, God, dude.
Yes. And there was another one. Brandon, I'm afraid of old people. I'm just going to get that out to everyone. I'm afraid of old people. And I'll tell you why. And it's because this episode. Dude, this episode was not fair. I had no business watching this. But it was a girl who kept visiting. She was in an apartment building. And she kept visiting this old lady. And they developed a friendship and yada, yada, yada. Well, this girl's 13? And the lady's like, I'd really like you to come visit me, this night. It'll be real important to me." She said, "Okay, I'll be here." Well, a teenage girl being a teenage girl ended up blowing her off because she was making friends. She comes back, no one's
my
there, no one's in the apartment. She's looking around, and all of a sudden the lady pops up and she's yelling. She goes, "You were supposed to be here for me," and her voice is echoing. And she goes, "That day was the day that I died." And I was like, "No." Oh, no, 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 no. It scared the shit out of me. So
Dude, it
apparently
sounds familiar.
she's been talking to this old dead lady this entire time.
It does sound
And
familiar.
it was so nuts. And after that, I'll just be honest, old people freak me out sometimes. I'm sorry to say that.
Dude, I'm telling you, I probably watched all of them, but I'm like piecing them together. Like once
Yeah.
you started saying that, I was like, oh, I kind of do remember that a little bit. And I kind of do remember the clown. So it's like, these are old, man. I mean, this is what in the 96 did it stop? 96 or something like that?
Oh,
I want to say it
probably.
stopped around that time because then it picked back up actually a few years ago, I think.
Yeah,
Or did
they
it-
picked it back up, but I never
No,
saw
I
it.
didn't watch them either. I don't know
Yeah.
if it stopped in like the 96 and started back up for like a year or two, but yeah, it
I
was
don't
only
know.
like 92 to 96 or some time frame like that. But they did have some damn episodes, man.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
The one with
That is
Nosferatu,
awesome.
I'm looking it up right now. It's The Tale of the Midnight Madness.
Okay.
And then there was another one. I'm trying to find it right now. But remember the kid stole the clown's nose?
Oh, that's Giggles or something like that.
Man, it's gonna. I'm dying right now to find this.
Whispers.
I thought it was like Sacco or
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah, because they always heard the laughing.
Something like that.
Yeah, they always
Man.
heard laughing afterwards. What the hell was that one called?
Steele's clown nose. I'm looking it up right now.
Yeah, I remember because they always heard whisper.
Zebo.
Zebo.
And to make ends meet, you had to bring him a box of cigars. Yes,
Wild.
Zebo the clown.
What happened in that?
Man, I don't know. Let's
Damn
see if I
it.
can find it real quick. There was another one. It was like Dead Man's Chest or something like that, and it was something floating in the pool, something invisible, and it ended up being like a red, nasty looking skeleton.
Dude, that show was awesome.
Okay, here we go. Zebo, Are You Afraid of the Dark? The character of Zebo the Clown, who appeared in The Tale of Laughing in the Dark, is referenced in several other stories. For example, okay, we don't need any of this. 2 children mentioned seeing him at a fun park. Oh my God, there's like so many of them.
But he was laughing and stuff in the back. That's how you knew he was around.
Yeah.
I just
Yeah.
remember the laughing thing.
Yeah. No, yeah, they
I
stole
kept
his
thinking it was
nose.
whispers, or giggling, but yeah, that's what it was. Damn.
Yeah. Ugh. He got his nose back though.
Wow.
Got his nose back. What there was a few other episodes in that one.
Wow.
That show was intense. There was some that that show had no business being that scary for young kids like that.
They hit it though. Nick at Night.
Yeah. No,
They
Snick.
did.
That was
Snick. That's right. Snick. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nick at Night. What am I
Snick.
doing? Nick at
Snick
Night
was
was
the
like
shit.
Dick Van Dyke Show and shit like
Yeah,
that, wasn't it?
Bewitched. Now it's
Yeah.
like Friends and stuff because we're old as shit. I'm like, dude,
Yeah,
what is
Snick.
going on?
That's right. What kind of kids go through a freaking like the woods to a campfire too? Right? These kids like walk around and. Do you imagine
Yeah.
like going through woods to a campfire to tell scary stories at night?
No, yeah, nowadays, yeah,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, I got a story. I got a tale to tell you. It's supernatural, ghost monsters.
Yeah,
And it's about a
Yeah.
haunted house that's cursed and time travel.
yeah.
What the hell?
I know, right? Yeah, these kids knew way too much. Okay, here's the summary real quick. A kid named Josh decides to prove that a fun house isn't haunted by stealing the nose of the clown who is supposed to haunt the place. He learns that the story isn't fiction when Zebo pays him a little visit.
Damn.
Yeah, and I'm already not
That's
a fan
sweet.
of clowns either, so.
That's sweet, dude.
But speaking of which, I posted this on our Facebook page like a few weeks ago. But one episode that scared the hell out of me as a kid, like this had no business being a kid's show either. But Salute Your Shorts decided to take a dip into some horror.
Yes.
And Zeke the plumber, no, that was terrifying. It ended up being Ugg, the counselor. But
yeah.
that is so scary.
But it was so mysterious, though.
Yeah. Well, when the kid wakes up, I think it was Brian. I think he wakes up. He goes, "Who are you?" And it's just a guy just plunging. I'm Zeke. Zeke the plumber. And he has to get inside your mind and pull your memories with the plunger. Yeah. But it's not it's scary. The look of this guy is absolutely terrifying. Yeah, it looked like a Michael Myers mask with a mustache, and the eyes cut out.
Couldn't see the eyes. Yeah, the eyes were all dark.
And that, what was it? Did he have a bandage on his nose or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Nah, that was not fair.
Why the hell would they put that in that show too?
I don't know. I think they were like,
all of them.
Yeah, it's a
Start
Halloween.
scaring the shit out of kids too.
Yeah,
we'll throw this in here.
Yeah, that's all. That's like some '80s children movies. Like, hey, let's put in a scene that's gonna fuck them up.
Yeah,
scare the shit out of these guys.
Sounds good.
All right. Sounds good, boss. We're gonna get the horse stuck in the mud. We're gonna kill this horse.
Oh my god, dude! Thanks for letting me relive that just now.
You know what scene?
Dude. Damn.
Yeah,
you know what scene?
You know what scene scared the shit out of me as a kid? It wasn't even a horror movie. Was when the government was busting into the house in E.T. when they're all wearing the spacesuits and stuff.
Really?
Dude, scared the hell out of me. I was like, holy shit. Yeah. Dude, that was nuts.
Elliot gets taken away.
Yeah.
Oh. No way. I would have not thought that. I would have thought that one. But
dude, that scene is scarier than shit. Yeah. God. So going back to the OG stuff. Were you raised on the we touched on this with the Monster Squad, but were you raised on the OG Universal movie monsters?
For the most part, I seen like Wolfman, Dracula, Creature. I guess you can say yeah. Yeah. For the most part, I've seen them all. All old ones are they're like the 1930s and shit.
Yeah.
I've seen them pretty much. I think actually, Creature from the Black Lagoon was probably the newer one out of all of them. I think that came quite a bit later because you could tell in the film was way better quality.
Oh yeah. It was much later. Yeah, I think it was almost 20 years later than Dracula. Okay. Dracula was early. I mean, I think I'll have to look this sucker up. Yeah, Dracula.
Who's the character? Or not the character? Boris Karloff. He was the one who did Frankenstein.
Yeah,
and
the Mummy too.
And the Mummy. Yeah. That's damn.
Yeah, he was awesome.
What a great time.
Yeah,
and even Dracula, right? That's Bram Stoker.
Yeah, Dracula was 1931.
Wow. So it came out 9 years later than Nosferatu.
That's crazy to even think about.
Yeah.
Because when you go and look at Nosferatu, and then you go like how much that improved.
Yeah.
Dude, Nosferatu, it was crazy. When it was nighttime, it would be a blue filter over it just to make it look like nighttime. And then when you're outside during daytime, it was orange. And it was like, holy crap. But I was raised on this. Honestly, it's crazy. The look of these guys are still, I believe, like the stable of iconic. What they should look like.
Mm-hmm.
I had a hard time like with Mary Shelley's Frankenstein.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I get you can't have a guy like looking like Herman Munster, but I was like, man, it's not like Robert De Niro. I was like, that's not what I picture Frankenstein looking like, but it's still like you'll be able to show anyone these and be like, yeah, I know exactly who they are.
Yep.
Like, boom, and yeah, Creature from the Black Lagoon was 1950.
Oh wow,
Where
this
are
was
you?
way more.
It's way after. Revenge of the Creature was 55. I want to say Creature from the Black Lagoon was
So it probably
54.
came out 53 or 54 probably.
I'm pretty sure it was 54.
Wow.
That was my movie. That was a franchise that should have died with the first one. The second one was okay. It wasn't even that great of a movie. But did you ever see? Oh my gosh, Revenge of the Creature. What is the third one?
There's a good chance I didn't. Because I don't think I even watched the second one.
Oh, Creature Walks Among Us. God damn. Oh, it's terrible. They capture him, and when they captured him, they burned him. So they burned his gills, and they found out he had a set of lungs to breathe human air. And so they do this surgery. For some reason, after they do it, he looks more human, but his body looks like a fucking refrigerator. Like, he just looks huge all of a sudden. Like, it doesn't even make sense. I was like, what the hell is that? And dude, being a kid, I was so mad. It was just, dude, horror movies, I don't know what it is. They try to do something different and they fuck everything up. Like, it drives me nuts. It drives me nuts when they do that. But
I don't get it either.
Yeah. But yeah, the Wolfman, Boris Karloff, all that stuff, dude. That I feel like, I mean, they're dated. What is it not? But I feel like they need to go back because they failed with The Mummy with Tom Cruise. Everything has to have a fucking shared universe.
The Brendan Fraser version's great.
Yeah, it was awesome. I thought that was great.
Yeah, it had a little bit of comedy to it, but it still had the action. I thought it was cool. I'll tell you what, though, in Tom Cruise's, the Mummy, that was a badass chick.
Yeah, she was awesome.
That was pretty cool.
She was awesome, but I just feel like it went too, I don't know, it went too big. Like, I don't know. I want, like, when they bring these movies back, I want to go back, like, to the goth feel of it. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Benicio del Toro's Wolfman, that was pretty cool.
Oh, that was pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Is that the one with Anthony Hopkins?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought they did a solid job on that one. I appreciated that. There's a Netflix series on Dracula. It was a three episode series. The first 2 episodes were amazing. Third one was awful because it time jumped and it shows Dracula in like current day. It just
it's like
bored the shit out of me.
I can't think of the guy's name, but in Blade 3 when Dracula comes back and it's that God, what the hell is the guy's name? But he's walking down the street. He has like his unbuttoned shirt. His chest is all exposed. And he's just walking down the street and shit.
Yeah.
I can't think of his goddamn name now. it's in Blade 3.
Yeah. I try to forget that one. I really try. Blade 1 and 2 is awesome. That third one, I was like, oh, God. Fucking Ryan Reynolds being Ryan Reynolds. But you know what movie? I'm going to take a sharp right because we're going to be winding. We're end up going to be like ending the Halloween thing. But you know what movie we need to talk? I feel like we really need to talk about because it's super underrated. It gets zero appreciation. And I used to watch it all the time growing up. It was The Frighteners with Michael J. Fox. With Michael J. Fox. Man. No way. You've never seen that.
I don't think that.
You and Hayden need to see it. We're not even going to talk about it. We're not even going to talk about it.
I need to see a picture of it so I can see.
Watch the trailer. I am shocked you have not seen that movie, The Frighteners. Dude.
Oh, shit. Hold on.
But what it is pretty much is Michael J. Fox gets into an accident and he can see ghosts. And the 3 ghosts that he's friends with are awesome. And he pretty much runs his own Ghostbusters thing.
Okay.
His own, and he uses those guys to haunt houses, and then he acts like he catches them. and it's awesome, dude.
Dude, I
That
have
movie.
not seen this. I'm looking at it right
You
now.
and Hayden need to watch that movie.
Wow.
Oh my god.
How did I not? 96? And I did not see this.
Yeah, I'm shocked that you have not
Wow.
seen that.
I'm pissed
seen
off
that
right
movie.
now. It's got
Yeah.
good reviews, too. Come on, Marion. What's
It's
going on, man?
if I remember correct, I think it's one of Peter Jackson's first movies.
Oh.
You got it up. Is it?
Yeah.
Does it say?
I X'd out. Hold on. Peter Jackson, yep. Damn, dude.
No way. No way, dude.
Ugh.
That's your assignment for this weekend. Is to see
Done.
the Frighteners.
Simple as that.
And then
Done.
another one, because I was like, dude, we haven't even had a chance to mention these movies, and as far as let's just freestyle this episode now. But have you seen Dale and Tucker versus Evil?
No.
Damn it!
I don't know what the hell is going on.
Dude, this one it's got a cult following, and dude, it's these two rednecks, and these teens travel to this cabin in the woods,
Oh
and
my God, I'm looking at it now.
there's a rumor of a murderer, like an urban legend, and that's all I'm gonna tell you. The listeners know. The listeners are yelling at you right now for not seeing that
I'm
movie.
sorry. I am so sorry.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at it right now, and yeah, I am pissed. Damn, I can't believe I didn't see this one either.
Yeah,
And it has good reviews.
Yeah, dude, that's gonna be your homework assignment. If your wife works, there are movies that your kids. Oh, I don't know, Dale and Tucker versus. If you guys watch
I'm
Evil
just
Dead,
watching the trailer right now, and this chick's hot.
yeah,
Yeah, this chick's pretty hot.
dude, Dale
We'll
and
watch
Tucker.
it. Screw it.
Dale and Tucker are so damn funny in that movie. Dude, I was rolling. I was like, this is an awesome movie.
All right.
Yeah,
Homework-
you have to check
Homework
that one out.
accepted.
Yeah, homework assignment accepted.
Good.
That's great.
Good.
God, that is an absolute solid. Let's go. I'm gonna look up some other underrated films if you don't mind.
Yeah, go ahead.
You
I
ever
just can't
seen-
believe I haven't seen that one.
Have you ever seen
Those
Creep
two. Yes, I have seen Creep.
and Creep 2?
Don't think I've seen the second one.
Creep 2 is pretty wild too. I think that one actually lives right up to.
Creep just came out not long ago, didn't it?
If it's off the top of my head, like 2007.
Okay. Yeah.
2014, 10 years ago already.
Oh my God.
Wow.
What?
Dude, that scene when he has that, like the
How the
long.
fuck was it that long ago?
I know, we're old. But that scene, spoiler alert, real quick, if you guys haven't seen Creep, but
Hold on.
that scene where he's like, yeah, I'll meet you over here by the lake. And it's just recording him sitting on the bench. And then you just see him walk in with an
Dude.
axe, plants it right in the back of that guy's head.
I
like,
did not see this movie. I seen another
didn't see
movie
Creep?
called Creep. There's another movie called Creep, and it's a horror movie.
No.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh.
The movie I'm thinking of is in London.
Oh, you sound like you're from London.
I'm looking at this. I was like, this is definitely not the movie I remember watching.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, dude. Oh, dude.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen this one, we'll end the episode right there. No, I'm kidding. But did
that
you
is
ever,
it.
one horror remake we didn't touch on that's actually fantastic is The Crazies.
Ooh.
That was
Dude, that's a
an
good
awesome one.
Dude.
When that guy showed up on the baseball diamond, it was like, dude, what is
Yes.
going on with this?
Yes.
Yeah, I thought that one
Oh,
did a
man, dude.
fantastic job.
Yeah.
Oof.
That was a good
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, that was
When-
a good one. There was
Oh, shit, dude.
do you remember Slither? You ever see
The-
Slither?
Yeah, I did. Yeah. The original Crazies came out, I think, in the 70s, I think it was, because it was around the Texas Chainsaw Massacre time. I'm almost positive because I
Wow.
remember looking at those two movies at the Blockbuster way back when. I'm pretty
Oh,
sure they're
shit.
around the same time frame. So it's like maybe
Damn.
mid 70s. But I remember looking at that cover. The cover for that one was It's like a dude in a hazmat suit.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, yeah. I never seen it, but I remember looking at it. Crazy.
Yeah, there was
Damn.
you ever see the one, The Invitation?
That just came out like last year or the year before.
Let me see. Let's look it up real quick. The Invitation, 2015.
No, that's not what I'm thinking of then.
Yeah, it was
I'm
this
thinking
one.
of the menu. I'm thinking of the menu.
Oh, okay. Oh, the menus.
Yeah.
That one, I actually enjoyed the shit out of that movie.
Yeah, that was good.
It was ridiculous, and they knew it was ridiculous, but that was, dude, that was funny. That was real funny. I forgot what the hell what I was looking at. Oh, never mind. Sorry. But The Invitation had a good. It starts off where you can tell these people broke up because they hint that.
2015?
Yeah, they lost a child.
Well, there's a movie that came out last year, The Invitation, too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, this one, he just thinks something's off. He starts freaking out, and they do a really good job at making him look crazy. And yeah, it unravels after a while, but I thought it was a good tension builder. It was really good. Yeah. So
interesting.
But man, you have to watch Dale and Tucker
versus
Evil
going to.
And the Frighteners. That one
100%.
Yeah, those were awesome.
I'll watch the Frighteners with the kids. Because that looks like an okay one.
Oh, dude, Frighteners is awesome. Oh God, it was so good. Lee Ermey's in it. Lee Ermey's the shit in that too.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a fun movie.
I'm down.
That was one I watched, and I think I rented it, and I think I rented it twice after that because I loved it so much. And now that we're talking about renting, so we talked about this, like experiences, going to the video store.
Yep.
And even if I wasn't renting a horror movie that day, I rolled through the horror section because the horror section had the best VHS covers.
Yes, they did.
Ever. And they're just fun to look at. Dude, I just remember just looking. I was like, man, some of these are cool. Do you have any off the top of your head that, like...
I actually mentioned it in the past.
Awesome? I think you did, yeah.
Yeah, Fright Night.
Yeah.
Yeah, remember... Do you ever seen Fright Night?
Yes.
So, yeah, that always, like, piqued my interest. I was like, oh, yeah, there it is. And eventually I got it and watched it. The dude, Next Door Neighbor's a vampire.
Yeah. Wasn't that the vampire was in the clouds?
Yeah. It was like, it looked like a smoke or something. Yeah, it could have been clouds probably, but yeah, above the house. Yeah. That one always stood. That always, I always remember that. Halloween, too. Like Halloween's, the original Halloween, it was awesome. I just never forget seeing it right there.
I always got thrown off because for some reason, like the original Halloween had the pumpkin and the knife. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the one who was like that.
Yeah, awesome design. Then Halloween 2, it was the skull infused with the pumpkin. Mm-hmm. I was like, what's going on here?
Yeah, and then you get Halloween 3.
Yeah. Well, we'll talk about that.
Yes,
we're gonna talk about that. Yeah, we're gonna leave that in the next episode. But one thing that pissed me off about Halloween 4 and 5 is they used the original mask that they didn't fucking use in the other ones. But it was they were awesome VHS covers. Mm-hmm. Solid.
Yeah.
I would say off the top of my head, there's 2 of them that stuck out to me the most. And that was Hellraiser.
Yeah, I have it on my list.
Pinhead up front.
Yeah.
And
he's holding Pandora's box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And is it Pandora's box? It's not called Pandora's box, is it?
Yeah, I think it was.
It's a fucking box. But
God damn it, man! I got me all fucked up.
But A Nightmare on Elm Street. I don't know how you get any better.
I have that on my list too.
Dude, with the claws going over her.
Chick's laying down on the bed.
Yeah, she's all scared to shit. The Ghoulies had an awesome one when the dude's coming out of the toilet.
Uh-huh.
I was just like, oh, that one's cool. One that messed me up so bad, it scared me the most.
Just real quick,
Yeah.
It is Pandora's box.
Is it really?
Yes, it is.
Oh shit.
Okay, go ahead.
Wow, okay. It was called Night of the Demons. I've never seen this movie.
Night of the
I've
Demons.
only seen the video cover, and it's creeped me out every time. Look it up, Night of the Demons. I never saw it ever.
Oh.
Yeah, isn't that creepy?
He's got a skull sucker.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that is. Scared the shit out of me.
Interesting.
I remember Monkey
Yeah,
Shines.
I've never seen that. Never seen this one.
Yeah, Monkey Shines when it has the monkey on front. I don't know why that one stuck out to me.
I always have all the Friday the 13th stuck out. I always thought those were cool covers.
Yeah. There was just so much. There was I don't know. They were just, I don't know why. They were just so fun to look at.
Dead Alive.
Yeah.
This girl's like pulling her mouth apart, and there's like a little
skull in there.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's I always was like, oh look, oh.
Yeah. Remember
cool.
House?
Yeah.
The skeleton. My uncle showed me that when it was much later. He like apologized.
I have Texas Chainsaw Massacre too.
There you
on
go.
that one because it's an iconic.
Yeah.
No, he's sitting there and it's like, oh
Remember,
God.
Shocker, the guy getting electrocuted in the electric chair. He's in an orange jumpsuit. Dude, there's so many of them.
Dude. Now I keep thinking about that.
I remember, what was it, the Ice Cream Man? Clint Howard had like guts and shit I think it was the Ice Cream Man. I can't remember. They Live had an awesome one with the sunglasses being pulled down.
Yeah.
Man, that's gonna bother me. I remember The Dentist. Those were nuts.
Dude, there's so many. And you know, it's funny. It's all 70s and 80s movies too.
Yeah.
Majority of them are. You'll get your 90s, early 90s, mid 90s, but majority of them are in the 80s. That's so cool. Pumpkinhead. Did you ever watch Pumpkinhead?
You know, I never did, and I thought he was one of the coolest looking monsters ever.
Yeah,
it is. The Ice Cream Man, Clint Howard. He's going, shh. And I guess it's not guts and shit, and it's a skull. Yeah, really weird ass movie. I remember he like came in with a waffle cone and a dude's head is in it. Mm-hmm. It is just absurd. Absolutely absurd. But I take it. I like it.
Yeah. Oh man, dude. I'm looking at the Ice Cream Man one, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember it. I do.
Horror it's so fun. It's gonna be really hard.
Oh, there's the ice cream. There's the waffle cone with the head.
Yeah, see there you go. Yeah.
That's
ridiculous.
Wild.
It's ridiculous. It's gonna be tough, man. It's gonna be tough to do the finale for the horror movie stuff. The horror, it's just horror in general, Halloween stuff. It's gonna be tough to break away from that one. You know how long I've sat there like, what the hell are we going to talk about after that?
I kept thinking about it too. I was like, let's go and talk about Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Yeah. So this is our Thanksgiving episode. Here we go.
There's turkey.
Dude, I was shopping at a store today and like all the Halloween stuff is on clearance. And I'm like, why is it on clearance? We're more than a week away. And I look in the aisle where all the Halloween stuff was. Guess what's there? Fucking Christmas stuff.
Oh, dude!
I was like, dude, chill.
Everyone's already going.
Out.
They don't even care, man. They jump this so fast.
It's crazy.
They start setting up the Halloween shit at Home Depot like end of September last week, and no shit. This coming week they'll have Christmas shit out.
Yeah.
It's like holy hell, dude! Give us a break.
Yeah,
let us get done with this.
Let me get some turkey. Let me get some turkey in my belly before we start talking about Christmas.
They don't even care about that.
No.
Yeah, that's wild, ain't it?
Yeah.
Jump right into it too.
Yep. Well, all right. Well, what do you think? Should we wrap this one up or?
Yeah, we're good.
Man, we're running short on this one, but it's all good. No, it's all good. Next episode, guys, will be the Halloween. I mean, it's going to be solid Halloween, Michael Myers, except for Halloween 3. Talk.
Yeah, we'll talk about it.
Yeah. But yeah, no. I plan on doing a countdown, ranking them from
Okay.
worst to best. Go that
Yeah.
route.
For sure.
Yeah, I got plenty to say.
I
Plenty to
do
say.
too.
Yeah. Yeah.
No,
All
that's
right.
awesome. I love it.
Well, thanks again for the new followers, new subscribers. You can catch us on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and X.
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 Yeah. You heard it right. X.
Wonder how much money the guy got for making that one.
X.
Yeah.
Oh.
We're gonna rebrand Twitter. What do you guys think?
Steve gets a promotion.
Yeah.
X. Son of a bitch, he beat me to it.
Yeah. Mine was Y.
Yeah. That's a good one too, John.
Yeah.
We're not gonna lie, it's good.
Yeah. I
we
fucking
like
came
X.
up with it before X.
Yeah.
He
we
stole
like
it
X
from
more.
me. God.
Stupid.
It is. It's ridiculous.
Okay.
So, all
We're
right,
good.
we'll wrap this one up, and we'll move on to the finale, the Halloween episode.
Oh.
That's
All
one.
right, guy.
I feel like I was like, I'm gonna mail in this episode just to get to the next one.
Yeah.
No, this was fun. This was fun. So, all right, guys. Well, hope you enjoyed the episode, and we'll catch you later.
Till next time, my friends.
See you later.